There is a reason Kobe Bryant is not just remembered as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, but as a relentless force of nature. It wasn't just about how many points he scored or how many rings he won. It was about the mindset he carried every single day, the mindset of a winner, the mindset of a champion. Kobe didn't believe in talent alone. He believed in obsession, in sacrifice, in commitment so deep it became a part of your soul. When others slept, he worked. When others celebrated, he studied. When others made excuses, he found solutions. That's the mindset that separates legends from the rest. He once said, "If you're afraid to fail, then you're probably going to fail." That wasn't just a quote. That was his way of life. Fear was not a wall for Kobe, it was fuel. When people doubted him, when they said he couldn't do something, that was when he locked in the hardest. Because to Kobe, the only thing worse than losing was not giving everything you had. The mindset of a winner isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about showing up on your worst day with the same fire you had on your best day. Kobe played games with torn ligaments, dislocated fingers, sprained ankles. He shot 2 free throws with a torn Achilles and walked off the court on his own. Why? Because winners don't back down from pain. They embrace it. They understand that pressure builds diamonds. That pain creates warriors. You see, Kobe didn't practice until he got it right. He practiced until he couldn't get it wrong. That's the difference. That's the edge. Most people stop when they're tired. Champions stop when they're done, and even then, they find another level. The Mamba Mentality wasn't just a slogan, it was a way of life. It meant constantly wanting to be better than you were yesterday. Not just in the game, in everything in the classroom, in relationships, in business, in life. The Mamba Mentality is about growth without compromise, effort without excuse. Ask yourself right now, how bad do you want it? Not just in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. Are you willing to do what others won't so you can have what others never will? Because Kobe did every single day. He would wake up at 4 a.m., train for 2 hours before the team even showed up. Then he'd train again after practice. And again in the evening, not because someone told him to, but because he refused to be outworked. He knew that champions are built in the dark when no one's watching. When the lights are off and there's no applause, that's when winners are made. Kobe didn't wait for motivation, he built discipline. That's what separated him. He said, "Dedication sees dreams come true." Most people dream of success. Winners prepare for it. They understand that greatness doesn't come from luck. It comes from obsession, from commitment, from sacrifice. And let's be clear, sacrifice is real. Kobe missed out on parties, vacations, sleep, and even parts of his personal life. But he did it willingly, because he saw something bigger. He saw a vision for himself, and nothing was going to stop him. Not comfort, not fear, not failure. That's the mindset of a winner. You don't chase quick rewards. You build a legacy. You don't complain about the process. You fall in love with it. And this mindset doesn't just apply to basketball. It applies to everything. Your business, your dreams, your goals. Whatever mountain you're trying to climb, ask yourself, are you showing up like Kobe? Are you attacking every day like your name is on the line? Are you putting in work when nobody's watching? Because that's what winners do. They show up when no one expects them to. They push harder when it hurts. They keep going when others quit. And when they fail, because yes, even Kobe failed, they learn, they grow, they come back stronger. Failure didn't scare Kobe, it inspired him, because in every loss there's a lesson. In every setback there's a setup for a comeback. Kobe studied film after every bad game, not to criticize himself, but to improve. That's what winners do. They take accountability. They don't blame, they build. He believed that rest at the end, not in the middle, that's powerful. Too many people want to rest before they've earned it. They want shortcuts. Kobe took the long road, every single time, because he knew that the long road builds resilience, and resilience builds greatness. So if you want to win, really win, stop negotiating with your excuses. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop hoping for opportunities to come to you. Create them, put in the work. Day in, day out, when it's hard, when it's boring, when no one believes in you. Because if you only work when it feels good, you'll never become great. Kobe knew that. He lived that. And that's why he became a legend. Not because of what he did on the court, but because of who he was off the court. A relentless warrior, a champion of the grind, a man who refused to be average. He showed us that you don't need to be the most talented, you need to be the most dedicated. That if you want to be great, you have to sacrifice good. That if you want to leave a legacy, you have to live like one, so the next time you feel tired, push. The next time you feel doubt, lean into it. The next time someone tells you you can't, smile and show them you can. Be obsessed with the process. Be loyal to the grind. Be so consistent that success has no choice but to find you. Because in the end, it's not just about winning games. It's about winning at life, with focus, with passion, with purpose. That is the mindset of a winner. That is the legacy of Kobe Bryant. And now it's your turn.